because it's a sure thing.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Next on HBO. Parenthood. Sometimes you do the best you can and they still become sociopathic pranksters. Macaulay Culkin, Elijah Wood, the good son. Next on HBO.
Hi, Kevin Meaney here, your host for the HBO Sure Thing preview, which is what you are watching right now. Not only are you getting a chance to see over 30 movies and specials this weekend alone, but we'll also give you details on how to enter our Sure Thing sweepstakes. How's $52,000 sound? And stick around because this summer HBO sent me across America in what has become known as the HBO Bago. To get the word out that HBO is a sure thing. And we'll be seeing some of those moments and meeting some of those people along the road shortly. So don't go away.
You suggested that I killed my wife.
Pleaded innocent. Says a one-armed man did it.
When I came home, there was a man in my house. You find this man.
Our fugitive has been on the run for 90 minutes. Your fugitive's name is Dr. Richard Kimball. Go get him.
There's no escaping it. The Fugitive. Coming in October on HBO.
Welcome aboard.
Pittsburgh, please.
Your captain is Bruce.
I never had a woman partner before.
Neither have I.
So hang on tight,
Land shark.
as he loves to make waves.
The Pittsburgh cops that killed these girls. This damn thing shot.
Bruce Willis and Sarah Jessica Parker.
Put up your gun!
Now!
Striking Distance. Premieres Saturday, September 24th on HBO.
It cleanses the very air you breathe, sustains the food your family eats, provides the medicine your body needs, and disappears at the rate of one football field every second.
You see that burning down there? When I see fire, I see the future.
We must defend what is ours. How can we do that without guns? If we're going to die, let's die like men. You want violence? Fine, we'll have violence. And once I start, I won't stop.
We have to negotiate with him.
You are now under martial law. Clear the square. They're scared. They put 9 bullets in his body. That's how scared they are.
You have to leave.
I can't run. My blood is the same blood as the people who are suffering here. You want them to kill you?
Chico, people are scared. I'm scared too. I'm fighting because I believe we can win.
Based on a true story, Raul Julia, Edward James Olmos, Sonia Braga, the movie event of the year, The Burning Season, the HBO original movie, premieres Saturday night at 8 on HBO.
One of the reasons I got HBO was actually because of a conversation I had with my mother a couple of years ago. She was really excited because she had just seen this great original movie on HBO. So she did what she always does when she gets excited about something. She started calling everybody up in the family to talk about it. So anyway, she called and asked me if I had seen this movie on HBO. And I hadn't. At that time, I didn't have HBO. And my mother said, "You're crazy. What do you mean you don't have HBO? What's wrong with you? Your father gets HBO. He gets to see a new movie every Saturday night. Your brother gets HBO. He likes the original series like Dream On and The Larry Sanders Show. And your sister gets HBO. She gets front row seats to some of the biggest concerts ever, and she sees them all in her own home. So you pick up that phone now, mister, and you order HBO." So I did. My mom knows best, and so can you. So just pick up the phone and call now for HBO. It's the best entertainment value out there. Pick up the phone and order HBO. It's not right not ordering HBO.
In September, how many reasons do you need to watch HBO? Reason 1, Sylvester Stallone bearing it all in Demolition Man. Reason 2, the movie event of the year, the HBO original movie, The Burning Season with Raul Julia. Reason 3, a tribute to the man who was more than a great athlete, Arthur Ashe, citizen of the world. Reason 4, the KO from the UK, Lennox Lewis. He's still champ and still undefeated. Reason 5, the best hour of comedy on TV, Dream On and the Larry Sanders Show. Reason 6, the season's kickoff of Inside the NFL. Reason 7, everything else. We've got The Fugitive.
I didn't kill my wife!
Mrs. Doubtfire.
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille.
The season premiere of Tales from the Crypt. The return of Dennis Miller live. And welterweight champ Pernell Whitaker's rematch with Buddy McGirt. How many reasons is that? We've lost count. HBO. Reason enough.
This summer, I traveled cross-country telling people about HBO. Here's a moment from my stop at the Mall of America in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Welcome back to the HBO Sure Thing preview. We're with Jill Osell here at Camp Snoopy in the Mall of America. And Jill is not only an educator, she is one of the animal trainers here at Camp Snoopy. Now, can you tell us a little bit about Norman? This is the bird.
Yes, this is Norman. Can you say your name?
Norman.
We give him a cue, which is a word, like, what's your name?
Norman.
And then he knows to reply with that. If you ask him his name or you're talking to him, he'll say what? Say Norman?
What?
Let me say it. Norman.
What?
Norman.
What?
Let me hold him. I want you to take the mic.
Okay.
All right. You take the mic.
Let's rate you.
And,
do you want to try and feed him, maybe?
all right. I've never fed a porcupine
What you want to
before.
do is put him up against your shirt
Yes.
so that you can...
I think most of America are, the people are afraid of snakes.
You're right, and most people are afraid of snakes because they don't understand them. So, you know, a lot of people think...
Ah!
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God! Oh, get this thing out of here. Get it out. I'm not doing this. That's it. That's it. No more. We're going to get rid of the rats. Going to put the snake away, maybe bring out a nice bunny or something like that. But we'll be back real soon. Keep us tuned in. We've got a great weekend planned, so stay with us.
Well, I don't think a tennis racket and tennis ball gives a damn what color you are. You know, you either can handle it or you can't. And Arthur, to me, represents what excellence is about, the ultimate excellence of a gifted person with skills, and as a human being, he was also a masterpiece.
A special event from HBO Sports. Arthur Ashe, Citizen of the World, premieres Tuesday, September 27th on HBO.
HBO Wednesday night, the best hour of comedy on TV. Don't miss it, ever. First on Dream On, Martin's always ready to help out.
Dad, you met another man? Is that what happened?
It's a gay bowling alley, Dad. I mean, you like to bowl and you're gay.
Looks like he was almost too successful.
Okay if Wade and I take a shower?
Then on Larry Sanders, Hank's marriage is on the fritz.
We don't need a therapist.
It's not a therapist, darling. It's my divorce lawyer.
My marriage is one big joke to you, isn't it?
That is not the case.
You should have married Larry.
Dream On and Larry Sanders, the best hour of comedy on TV. Wednesday night at 10, only on HBO.
Hi, Dennis Miller here, 6 weeks out from our fall premiere, and needless to say, I am horny for your embrace. You want to settle this baseball strike? Well, let the Cubans in. Tell them to bring their gloves. I hear they had to put up new signs on the beaches in Florida that say, warning, lifeguard cannot grant political asylum. And I believe Hasselhoff's working on a new show called Jose Watch. Swarm of 75,000 killer bees this week attacked 2 men in Texas. Reportedly, the bees have now retained the services of Alan Dershowitz. Pope John Paul II called off a trip to Sarajevo. The Vatican says they canceled the trip because guarantees could not be made for the safety of the pontiff's worshippers. That, plus, of course, the bad advance ticket sales. You know, it's the third year for this Popapalooza thing, and I guess the luster's wearing off a little. FBI caught those 2 fugitive killers who were headed for California. I think they were coming out here just to report into International Psycho headquarters and pick up their laminates. News reports say they were armed and dangerous. When are they ever armed and gregarious? I mean, sure, occasionally you'll bump into an Amish minister packing an Uzi, but can you really bank on that? And finally, a San Francisco jury this week awarded $7 million to a legal secretary who claims she was sexually harassed by her boss. All right, let me get this straight. A legal secretary gets her breast fondled, she gets $7 million. An American Air Force pilot gets killed by friendly fire in Iraq, and the maximum his family can collect from the federal government is $12,000. Folks, the inmates are now subletting the asylum.
Dennis Miller Live. The new season premieres Friday, October 21st, only on HBO.
I vent, therefore I am.
Hey, you're watching the HBO Sure